available in podcast or video form at a website near you.
Hello everybody and welcome to St. Clair Rock League action. We're going to get you right in here. St. Clair green starting off the day with a couple of DQs and getting us into round number 3 already against MSOU black.
Yeah, so it's going to be a good, or MSOE, sorry, yeah. Black. But yeah, it's going to be a good day here. You know, they came just out of that top 8 positioning for points here lately in this tournament, and you know, they're literally looking to make an answer back here now in this one. So yeah, like you were saying, they start off with a round 1 bye, and then round 2, they have a DQ win, and then round 3, they're going to be coming in here and playing these MSOE team. Really looking to advance to round 4 here now, and this will be a big one if Saints can actually win it, because that put them pretty far in this winner side of the bracket, pretty early in the day, to be fair, which is looking very good for them to potentially place points here.
Being in winner side of the bracket is so crucial. It gives you the extra cushion just in case you do end up falling. Give another chance to move forward in the tournament. Knight took the shot on net there. A nice save by Pillow to start us off. So a decent amount of offensive pressure here, but nice fake there by Bubbly. Not going to find it though, and will be pushed back forward. So I think so far right now, we talked about their previous tournaments. They have been, Kelpo doesn't give me a chance to talk about it though. He will score the first goal out of the game for the side of MSOE, and a nice shot.
Yeah, you're going to see Pillow here send it off that corner, and then Kelpo is just right there for the center. No Saints there to stop it. I think it was Nitrix and Kamal just a little bit behind, or sorry, actually Nitrix and Ramen just a little bit behind that ball, and we're not able to capitalize on it. But a little bit of a change of pace here. You know, yesterday we were doing these best of 7s in Rock League when they were on the NACE playoffs. But now, coming in here, we got the green roster for a change today, and we're in best of 3s here for this open tournament, playing for these points here. So now, you know, things a lot different. You know, you have a smaller margin for error. You know, you only have a couple games to go through, and Nitrix will do just that. Answers back, ties up the scoreline a minute and a half into this one. A beautiful shot there. Another setup from Kamal going to come through, rated off the post, and that is going to be Nitrix off of Pillow's car and into the back of the net. That's going to be a 1-1 game here now, John.
He read Pillow like a book there, knew exactly where he wanted to clear that out to, and was right on top of it. Good job answering back a quick goal with one of their own, and that's what we really like to see. Especially, I feel like lately in Rocket League, both teams have had kind of a problem with the answering back quickly. I feel like once they get scored on, they lose that quickness on their feet, and they kind of stall out and play a more defensive role. But I like seeing some more offense for them moving forward. I think it's going to help them out a lot and how they play the rest of this tournament, because it is best of 3s. Everything is going to be very, very high stakes. So any small mistake you make, if it costs you a game, it could cost you the series.
Yes, indeed it could. So with about 3 minutes remaining here now, it's the scoreline still sitting even, but the Saints have been doing fairly well putting this offensive pressure on. They're just going to keep firing away as many of these shots as they can, but the over-rotations are looking a little scary here right now. The Saints have been getting fairly aggressive on these offensive plays, and it's been making some of these opportunities for MSOE look a little deadly. Nitrix, though, could get a flick. Not going to be able to capitalize on a Bubbly Reaper. Oh, sorry, what the heck? Bubbly Reaper. Yeah, so that one is going to be sent out from him, and now it is over towards Saints territory. A bouncer, and that might go in. No!
Holy smokes, that was on the goal line for so long. Not able to get it, though. Nitrix with a shot. Going to be turned away here. First couple of minutes have been pretty low scoring, but I definitely think both teams have had some good chances there. A couple of defensive mistakes early, and we're not, I mean, obviously we talked MSOE also got DQ'd in their first 2 matches, so both these teams, although it is round 3, are on their first match of the day, so got to shake some of that rust off early on and try and get used to each other, try and get in a groove, in a rhythm, and establish some momentum here early on in the tournament.
Yes, exactly. So they haven't had any points yet here throughout this the past previous weeks of this tournament, and now they're looking to turn things around here a little bit in this one. With a top 8 finish would actually secure them those points, but it's going to be best of 3s until we get to those qualifying, or not qualifying, but like point placing matches. So we're going to really kind of just see them fire through things here, and staying in the winner's side of the bracket is definitely what you're looking to do if you're St. Clair to really make this day complete. That's going to be a great opportunity. Not going to go Nitrix off the post though. Maybe followed up by another shot. No, Pillow going to send that one to the side.
Wrong with a good chance there as well, but Nitrix has several shots this game, and it's really come close. He did end up finding back down on one of them, but has been able to put a lot of offensive pressure on St. Clair. Playing a little further back, just allowing him those opportunities. They need to find us somewhere else on this offensive end. Nitrix not able to get that on net, but chance for Ramen here. They're not going to be able to put that one on net either just yet. Going to be cleared up by Kelpo here. Ramen almost gets the dunk on him. Unable to take advantage of it, and still 1-1 game, just over a minute left.
Yeah, now Nitrix and Bubbly Reaper in a one-on-one. Bubbly Reaper will get it past him, but not on target. But this is going to be a nice center, and this could be a goal. That is going to be off the post, though. Kelpo, you're going to wish you had that one back. That was a great opportunity. You know, you just have a little bit more time to line that one up. You got to take it and use it to your advantage. Another shot, though. Ramen, massive saves coming through from him. Now this ball bouncing towards midfield. Ramen translating this one into the offense. Kelpo looking to play off it here as well. And so far, so now, still a stalemate at 1-1, 35 seconds. We might see an overtime in our first game of the day here, John.
Really good defensive rotations coming through there for St. Clair. Able to get 2 saves back-to-back, able to keep this game tied at 1 apiece. Under 30 seconds remaining here. Next goal will most likely win this game. If we don't see anything, we'll send it to an overtime here in the first game. And I mean, we see this a lot, honestly, in these first couple of games. They tend to be very low scoring because I feel like teams have to kind of establish themselves in these first couple of games of the tournament, and then when they start warming up, that's when the goals start coming through. So I think for this one, it is kind of a warm-up game.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like MSOE got to this match from DQs as well, so both teams, this is their first game, so I mean, we're not expecting anything kind of really crazy to come through scoreline-wise, but there's a nice opportunity, potential goal. That one's going to be sent away, though, and it's going to still be bumped up, but will eventually touch the ground to send us into overtime. Game number 1 here. Next goal, going to find it, and it's going to take a huge advantage here in this series.
Yeah, Kamal could have had an opportunity to actually bump that one up and go for an aerial, but unfortunately just barely touched the ground there. Ball in front of the net here. This could be dangerous, and he clears out fast. Nitrix is on the ball there, able to get that one out. For the moment, Reaper able to take this one up, trying to find someone in the middle, not going to find it. Kamal with a chance here, going to try and dribble through, but no. Turned away, and not a lot of quality chances here in the last couple of minutes. Both teams really solid defensive efforts so far, and just not really allowing anything through just yet, at least for the moment.
Yeah, things are getting very nitty-gritty in the corners here and stuff, so it's not really getting much past that. They're getting cut off in these corners, right? And the centers aren't able to come through, which allows for no decent scoring chances. That's actually great defense from Ramen. That actually just going to get transferred to an offensive play from a Nitrix. A nice tip, but it will be Pillow going to be there to shut things down. But another opportunity going to be just outside and sent away. St. Clair, no, Nitrix trying to dribble it in, and these are some of the scoring opportunities that we like to see from St. Clair.
Good job there pushing the player out from the middle there. Oh, Demo going to come
bump,
through, though.
And
He's going to get it. Kamal with a beautiful goal, a Demo on top, and St. Clair take the first goal here, the first game, in just a minute into overtime.
Beautiful. Look at that deke. He's going to just send it right on the redirect onto Kelpo. Kelpo can't really save that one. That is now going to be St. Clair taking that 1-0 series lead. And I just talked about how important taking this 1-0 series lead is. I mean, it's going to put you a huge head start here in the competition in general here in the CCA Open. But yeah, like, I mean, now if you're forced onto MSOE, you have to win 2 in a row. So, like, it's going to make things very, very more difficult on you, especially considering how well St. Clair was playing defensively there, how low scoring of a game is. You just got to try your best, and I think we got to see a little bit more offense here from the side of MSOE.
Yeah, I think the one goal they did get was just a good opportunity for them. They haven't really been able to create their own chances. As of late, they have just been kind of trying to see where St. Clair is going to make a mistake, and St. Clair hasn't really opened up anything there. And, I mean, for me, that third goal there, the winning goal, was definitely just St. Clair creating the quality chance for Kamal, and him with a good move on the goalie there, able to put that one in the back of the net. And then if MSOE want to keep moving forward in this tournament in the upper bracket, they have to try and find similar chances to what St. Clair is bringing to the table, because that's where you're going to find those goals for yourself.
There's a great chance right there, but it will go off the post. Ramen going to send that one away there shortly after, but Bubbly Reaper going to keep this play alive and try to translate to some more. Nitrix going to send it past one defender. Now Pillow looking to fall off and keep this one in play here in the St. Clair territory. It's now going to be bounced away just off the edge of the goal post and sent over here towards midfield. St. Clair looking to translate this to an offensive play. That's going to be a shot on the net, but a little too high, and now it's going to be the guys with St. Clair now trying to get some boost and translate this once again into a good offensive potential aerial play. But it is now going to be a minute through this one, still zeros.
Yeah, both teams trying to find their way in this game. No goal scored just yet. A couple of opportunities, but haven't really been able to find the back of the net. Haven't been able to turn these good quality opportunities into goals just yet, but we see a lot more fight in MSOE in this game than we did in the last one. I think the chances they've had have been pretty good here. Gromman going to try and center, but not going to be able to get it there. So we'll be stopped for the moment. But MSOE with fighting back in this game. A lot of offense from St. Clair, but there has been an answer. Yeah,
there's been some great attempts here from St. Clair, but nothing able to go here yet. And MSOE, they've had some good shots here as well on net. So both teams getting their quality chances. It's only a matter of time till we see one go in. This is a nice center, but no, we're going to sneak past the player from St. Clair Ramen going to keep the play alive, though. Going to go off the post. He's trying to translate this into a play. Great shot, but Bubbly Reaper just better on the defense.
Yeah, good opportunity there on the double demo from Ramen, but not able to put that one in the back of the net just yet. Ball going to be on net here. It's a dangerous spot, but the demo does not come through there. Pillow goes down. That is a free goal for St. Clair. Shot going to come through, actually. Pillow going to steer it away. Nitrix's shot. No, he's going to miss that one. So it will go back, but a couple of good quality chances here for St. Clair, trying to find something. Just a good defensive shutdown here so far for MSOE and able to keep this game at 0-0 apiece.
Yeah, St. Clair has had a good run of time on attack here in this past little bit, but that's going to be Ramen missing that one on the aerial. Bubbly Reaper going to send it top shelf. Let's rewatch this one here real quick. Bubbly Reaper going to flick it up midfield over Nitrix, gets around the defender. Ramen, he was just a little too late on that one to come up and actually get that save. Very, very unfortunate stuff there, but a great goal from MSOE. Those are just some of those perfect flicks that, you see them go up there about at their peak. They're halfway through, and you're like, okay, this looks really good. This looks really promising. Let's see if this one will translate to a goal. It does there. MSOE going to take a 1-0 lead here. And the winner of this match will go up against McGill University here just after this match. I believe 1:15 should be like 5 minutes break, maybe max. So yeah, that'll be right up after this one. McGill University will play the winner of this one.
Already the opponent set for them here. MSOE and St. Clair trying to get to that winner's bracket, move on forward, go to round 4, and right now they are up 1-0. They're down a goal in this game, though, so they do have to try and find something here. Their offense the last couple minutes hasn't been nearly as good as it was early on in this game, and they've given MSOE a chance to try and come back in the series, and they really have to find some more opportunities for themselves to score goals because they've really been lacking in this game in putting balls on net. I think a couple shots early on have really been the only thing they've had, but the last 2 minutes has just been all MSOE here.
Yeah, completely agreed with you here now, John. So we are looking to get this one continuously going. It's going to be trying to translate this to an offensive play. It will get sent over towards that zone. Ramen is here to play off of it, but it's not going to be the center that he was quite looking for. It's going to be sent back over here towards Kamal in the St. Clair territory. St. Clair just got to get out of their zone at this point right now and try to force that one into the MSOE territory, right, and just start firing away shots essentially. But that is going to be another goal for Bubbly Reaper. That's going to be off the backboard and in. MSOU. All right, you just sound so much.
I think it's Miami State of Ohio University, but it's Miami State of Ohio Esports.
Yeah,
so
100%, 100%. So MSOE going
Same
to
thing.
just MSO. MSO
We'll stick
going to
with
be
MSO.
up here 2-0 in this game here now. A great one there going to come through. I believe that was like Bubbly Reaper. Going to find another one there for him, and great stuff overall, to be honest.
Yeah, he's been pretty good so far in this game. Has both goals for the side of MSOE. Nice demo there on the goalie there, but a beautiful save by Reaper out of nowhere off the ceiling. Able to stop that one from going in, and he's just been everywhere along the map. Gets the deke here, finds another touch on net, but not going to be able to hit that one. So Reaper going for the hat trick, almost gets it there. But right now, St. Clair just kind of getting outclassed on the offensive end.
100%, right? And there's another one. That's going to be Pillow tucking it away to the Saints territory net once again. That's going to be the 3-0 lead with 48 seconds. Still looks like we're going to Game 3 here, John.
I do have a lot of faith in the Saints on Game 3. I think Green roster, we've seen them play so many Game 3s so far in these CCA tournaments, and they always seem to come out on top. It just seems
they
like
always win 2-1. They just like to make it a little interesting always.
I mean, it's fun to watch and entertaining for us, but for them, it's always got to be nerve-wracking. And at this point, you are down 3-0. I think you're definitely thinking about that next game, how you want to play it out. And I really want to see them turn it up on the offensive end. I think even in that game, number 1, they didn't win by a significant margin, but it was still an offensive masterclass for them. I think they had way more opportunities than in this one. I think this one they just got stuck in their own end a lot, weren't able to rotate out, and weren't getting the clears to turn into offensive turns.
Yeah, it's really hard dealing with Bubbly Reaper right now, too, if you are from the Saints. I mean, he's been on both sides of the ball, like we both said, and he's been playing very well on the defense, playing very well on the offense, and it's making things very difficult for St. Clair to stop or get around. The scoring opportunities are sometimes, they have some decent shot opportunities, but the goalies from MSOE are just too strong. Maybe St. Clair's got to think about potentially going more of a play style of bumping the goalies out and trying to, find goals that way, because it seems as if there's just always somebody there to stop a shot there from the side of MSOE. But with that being said, we're going to be at a 1-1 series, essentially a best of one here. Now win this game and advance it's in winners, or lose this game and drop to the loser's bracket. Either way, you're still staying in this tournament. It's just, one has a lot better of a result.
Oh, so it's the Milwaukee School of Engineering. So that's why it's MSOE. All right, interesting. No, I've never heard of this school, but I mean, they're 1-1, so I guess we heard of them
and
now.
They're
so.
looking good in that game for sure. We definitely know who Bubbly Reaper is here now, so it is going to be the side of MSOE here now looking to pull off a reverse sweep on the Saints, but the Saints are looking to close out and send them packing down to the losers bracket. So we're going to see what happens in just a moment, but it's going to start off with a very close opportunity coming through from MSOE.
We need to see St. Clair move the ball up, find themselves some offensive opportunities like they did in that game number 1. That's going to make the difference here. Chance for Nitrix, but no, going to be turned away. And you really need to find the back of the net here sometime early. I think for St. Clair, they're very momentum-based.
Wow.
And Ramen
That's
going to find the back of the net. That is
coast
massive.
to coast.
Massive.
Okay, so he shot this before the center marker. Like, that was like before the even center circle is there. He will find that one. Nitrix going to do some good goalie removing. And it is now going to go bottom corner. I know, it was big. Like, I think that's exactly what they needed to do. Because MSOE is really relying on their goalies bad. Like, they are really making sure that, like, okay, hey, you can save this. Because they're saving all our shots. It makes sense for them to rely on their goalies bad. But the thing is, if you're St. Clair, there's an easy counter to that. Remove the goalie from the net. Yes, it's going to take another player to have to devote to the goalie, but it's worth it in the end. You start off with St. Clair leading 1-0, and this is a big lead to have in this decider of a game. Yeah,
for sure. You want to stay up here in the upper bracket. You don't want to have to drop down. Go to that single elimination status there in the lower bracket. You want to have that pillow of safety. And for me, I definitely think St. Clair need to find another goal here sometime very soon. I think that if MSOE is allowed to answer, ooh, that was close. If they're allowed to answer, it's not going to look good for them because as soon as St. Clair scored in the last one, there was an answer from MSOE and they turned it around.
Yeah, Kamal trying to play an aerial shot here now. Bubbly Reaper, though, still playing that defensive side very, very well. It's going to be Ramen trying to keep this one in play and try to translate to something a little bit more potentially, but it's not going to be able to. A Nitrix double demo! Is that going to be a goal still, though? No, Ramen going to send it away now. Bubbly Reaper here going to demo up one of those ones to answer back. I didn't know we were playing an FPS. I didn't know we were playing like a shooter. Like, what's going on here? Demos over and over. This is going to be now back to full strength. And Bubbly Reaper, one-timer from Pillow. Look at this playmaking. This pass is amazing from Pillow.
That is exactly what we wanted to see. And this is what I said. They need to find their own opportunities.
Oh, Kamal put it in.
Oh, Kamal trying to get back to the net, put it in his own one there. And obviously, it's very tough to make that save for anybody there. Most likely would have gone off the post and in the net anyway. But, I mean, regardless, still, MSOE find an answer here with a quality team play. And that's really what we wanted to see from them starting off the series. And now that they're warmed up, we're in Game 3, this is when they're pulling it off, and this is exactly where we need to see them do it.
For sure. It is going to be St. Clair back into the offense here right now, but how long will this last? It's been seeming very difficult for them to get some good scoring opportunities here lately. Honestly, St. Clair's first goal was like, yes, they did bump the goalie. That was nice and whatnot. But it was a little bit of luck in my eyes, to be honest. Like, it was a flick that ended up in a nice position of the net where nobody could cover, and you had somebody there to remove the goalie, right? That's a little bit lucky that the shot was there and whatnot, but overall, great stuff from the Saints. But MSOE, they had a really good shot to answer back from Bubbly Reaper. It makes me a little bit worried here now for St. Clair to try to close this game because, honestly, MSOE has been looking just a little bit better.
Yeah, I think they have had that offensive pressure in the last couple of minutes here. St. Clair just really haven't been able to find good opportunities to put it towards the other end. Even if the ball ends up in the side of MSOE half, you see here, it was in the MSOE half, and as soon as Bubbly Reaper got that ball, he able to take it all the way to the other end and not give St. Clair an opportunity. But shotgun Ramen with a bullet in the middle of the net there, and will score the second goal of the game here for St. Clair and give them a lead. That is so huge.
Kamal right off the side of the board. Ramen going to be there to follow it up. He's going to tuck that right over Pillow. Pillow was not able to answer for it in time. Now we're over halfway through the game. Saints have regained their one-goal lead in this one. This is a massive one-goal lead to have right now, too, as well. So definitely now, do you keep the offense on? Do you play a little bit slower on the defense? What would you do in this position here now, John?
For me, I've watched both these St. Clair teams throughout the season, and I definitely think the answer to getting these leads is that you need to pressure the other team and keep in the offensive zone and play this more risk-reward play style because you are in the lead, you are more confident than their team is. So if you try and play this defensive play style, it's not going to end up well for you because if you make even one small mistake, they're going to score a goal and tie it up. And if you're on the offensive side of things, yes, you are playing a little bit more risky, but if you can give yourself that one goal, give yourself another cushion, that is so huge, and that's when you can kind of breathe a sigh of relief and say, okay, we have a bigger cushion. We don't have to play as risky anymore. We can't play that defensive style.
For sure, indeed. So now it's going to be, since you were talking, it's going to be another minute down on the clock for Saints, and this is where you start to look at things saying, hey, maintaining our 1-goal lead right now doesn't sound too bad, but no, Ramen with the hat trick. He wants them to go to winners round 4. No more losers of this stuff and nonsense. It is going to be St. Clair now tracking on a third. Ramen's been phenomenal. Lights out in this game number 3. That's going to provide a 2-goal cushion, and this is a way different game here now, John. MSOE have a lot of pressure on them here now to answer back like very soon.
That's what I wanted to see, is going on that offense, and yes, you do end up committing 3 people to that play, but in the end, you get the goal. It works out for you. The demo going to come through. Ramen going to find out 4th goal in this game, set up there by Kamal with the demo on the goalie, and he is going crazy in this game number 3.
That makes things feel a lot more comfortable if you are St. Clair. Now with the 3-goal lead, you're forcing MSOE to have to score a goal every 20 seconds, essentially, at this point in time. So St. Clair really got all the cards in their favor right now, and now I think personally, if you're St. Clair, I think you slow it down a little bit. Play, like, don't overcommit to things. It's completely unnecessary at this point in time.
Oh, no.
Well, okay. This is a little scary. Bubbly Reaper gonna find one. That's gonna be put in the own net, I think, as well.
Yep, that was an own goal there. Bubbly got the touch.
And then Nitrix accidentally hit it again. They both hit it. Ramen and Nitrix accidentally both gonna hit that one.
It's a couple of
I think they're still all right.
Series.
Scoreline wise here, yeah, it's been a couple of own goals, but Rocket League I find is one of those games that it's really hard to not have an own goal after like a day of playing.
It's true. You end up just being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. When someone blasts the ball off, you ends up in your own net. It happens, but St. Clair have opened up a significant enough lead where even those small mistakes aren't going to make a huge difference. Hopefully, they don't start piling up, because that's when it could get scary for them.
For sure, but that's another 20 seconds burned off the clock. Any second burned right now for the Saints is so big. So for this ball to be in MSOE territory just a moment ago is going to be very big for them to just keep running this clock down. MSOE still having to find 2 goals to send this one to overtime and keep their series hopes alive. Going to be very difficult now as time is continuously dwindling down to 15 seconds here now. And that's another shot opportunity from Ramen. Not going to go, and he's looking for a 5th goal in this game. He's looking for a double hat trick.
Yeah, not going to have enough time for it, though. Kamal going to need to get this ball out, and that is probably going to be it here. St. Clair going to take out MSOE here in game number 3. And, I mean, if there's anything that we can rely on, it's usually Saints Green in game 3.
For sure, 100%. Saints Green in Game 3 of Best of 3 series, at least, have been lights out. It's going to be Ramen, 4 goals there, working phenomenally. And now we're going to be advancing to go play McGill here. So I don't even think we're going to cut to a break. I think we're just going to be vibing on the mic here. Now, John just getting ready to hop right into the next one. But yeah, that's going to be McGill University, upper round 4. I believe that's like the round of 16 and winners or something along those lines. It's going to be a good time, and I mean, McGill, a little bit stronger of a squad here. I've seen them play a few times, and they've been playing very well. They're definitely one of those better Ontario schools here.
Yeah, I think it will be a little more a challenge for these players. And I think for me, I definitely saw that game number 2, St. Clair, a little bit off the ball. It seemed like they weren't using their momentum the way they should have. And it felt like as soon as they got pinned in their defensive end, they couldn't really get the ball out. They didn't get those quality clears that they wanted. But in that third game, it seemed like the explosiveness came through. As soon as Ramen picked up that first goal, it was just one after the other. And he specifically, along with his teammates, just seemed to annihilate the opposition.
Ramen essentially right now, to be completely honest, is like probably has like so much momentum underneath them, so much like just fire up after a 4-goal game in a match decider, like so big for him. So I believe we're staying on no break here before we go into McGill, just confirming here with production, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, we're actually going to go into a quick break here real quick before the McGill game, but we're going to come back with some more CCA Open Rocket League here as we advance here in this tournament, I believe, into winners round 4 here now. So stay with us. St. Clair College versus McGill University coming up after this.